what led us into this film was the fact that we were frequenting a lot of porn sites in order to make our first film, and we had a lot of questions, and one of the big ones was like, what is this sort of hateful, mean-spirited streak that we are seeing on like the most basic mainstream Pornhub?
Well, and to further that, when we did not know about the abuse sites until we started making this film, and that's the point at which, I mean, really, you know, everything else we've talked about we've been debating that, but the abuse sites, we do wonder like how that's legal.
And the pop-up ads are like right there,
If
little gifts.
If somebody is
playing.
actually being harmed, it is not legal, and there are plenty of laws
Then you're going to have to
that
close
can
the
be
entire
used.
industry
And to
down
me,
if
one
that's
of
the case, because
now,
women are being harmed throughout
if
the
you
making of
try
most
to
of the
just,
industry.
that's what I was going to say. That would cause more than harm than good. If you really want to protect these people, you need regulation, not prohibition.
Okay, so
Prohibition
let's
just drives
let's
it
talk about
underground
regulation
where they
and-
have no protection
and
at all.
meaningful consent. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. There's, I'm sorry.
No, I was actually going to say, yeah, Rachel, like from a personal perspective.
Yeah. So talk about what does it mean to have consent? How much freedom did you feel like you actually had to walk away if you weren't comfortable?
Obviously, I had all the freedom in the world to walk away, but I'm kind of going way back, like to how he mentioned that the agent wasn't licensed and bonded, but licensed and bonded means absolutely nothing in porn, because the licensed and bonded most well-known agent was the worst agent I've ever come in contact with, like the most harmful and like unprofessional agent, and just because he was licensed and bonded doesn't mean anything for how he treats a girl. Like, he's the one that's putting them into escorting, and he's the one that's putting them into bachelor parties, where really you're just showing up and having sex with all these guys at a bachelor party. So whether they're licensed or bonded or not licensed or bonded doesn't change how they act. It almost makes them worse because they think they have more power than the girl walking in there trying to do something, and she has no ill intentions, but he has all of the ones all under the rug. He doesn't say it in the beginning, but they trick you to just sign that paper, 3 years, you can work for me. It's not how you think it is, just because he's licensed and bonded.
So if you felt like you wanted to get out of that contract,
I have been trying to get out of that contract for just about a year now, and he has given me absolute hell. And all I want is my name off of his website. He has my picture posted still, and I'm not even in the porn industry.
I just want to clarify that is not the agent in the movie.
No.